These folks behind me are called tape heads.
Thanks.
It's a special section put aside at every Grateful Dead concert for people who can bring all the machinery they want and tape all the music that they listen to. It's the only band in the world that allows it. And they take the tapes and they trade them and they play them, and they even have conventions at which they meet and talk about them.
Oh, wow.
Talk to you for a minute on camera about what you do. I'm doing a show on the Grateful Dead.
Well, for now, I mean,
Go ahead.
so I don't have to do real expensive stuff. The guys in the middle are usually the best people. I mean, I'll talk to you. I have a great time. All dead. What do you mean by conventions? Those are usually back east. And, you know, we do like in the back.
Every time I saw that was
Putting stuff together.
Yeah, talk to this guy here in front of you.
Hey, Buck, you know what the Grateful Dead say about us taping?
Yes, I do know what they say.
Can I get one? Oh, thanks, bro. Hey, whenever you're ready, she'll give you some more.
Ask Beverly.
Okay?
Anybody got an XLR to XLR?
Beverly, watch what you
He's a close friend.
Yes. So, Steve,
What do you want to know?
how much equipment have you got here?
At the moment, I've got D5 and 4 D6s running.
So,
I'm rolling whenever you're ready.
so is this all your stuff, Steve?
No, part of it's other friends' decks.
And
I
you
only run one deck, for myself. I don't need any more than that.
and you bring other friends' equipment with you to tape for them?
Well, yeah, we trade back and forth, and it depends on who gets tapers tickets.
How do you get tapers tickets?
That's the hassle. You got to send in a mail order right away, which means you got to call Grateful Dead hotline about every other day and never be late. And then even then, a lot of times you can get turned down.
So, but they must know you by now.
Yeah.
How many concerts have you taped?
Trying to think about that. I would imagine somewhere near 400 of them.
So you have several thousand hours.
Oh yeah, I've got about 800 shows.
So now, then what do you do with it?
I listen to them. I trade them with friends.
You put them
Give
together
them
in
to people
different
who
orders?
need to be turned on to the Grateful Dead. Oh yeah, they're all analog, right in perfect order. I can walk in the room and tell you if one tape's missing.
You do it on a computer?
No, they're just all on order on the wall.
What year did you start doing this?
72, I started doing it a little bit. I didn't really get into it heavy until 78, and then I was out again until about 82.
And what was the first, do you remember what the first thing that was that made you decide to do this?
Yeah, you could, their records back in the 70s sucked. Sound quality was terrible. And they, the only shows you're going to get that are decent are live shows, because that's where the energy of the music is.
So you guys have the good stuff.
Yeah, the studio isn't, it makes for some sweet sounding music and beautiful CDs, but it doesn't have the energy that you get out of the show.
So this is of course, no other group in the world encourages this, do they?
No, they don't. And the Grateful Dead are really good at letting us do it. The only thing I can say is I wish more of the tapers would pick up their tape and their cellophane wrappers when they're done, and not leave their dead batteries laying all over.
Well, dead batteries from the dead.
Yeah, it's definitely worth doing. Gives me something to listen to on the way home.
Where is home?
Sonoma and then Roseburg, Oregon. I float back and forth between two bases.
What's the furthest you've ever gone to tape a show?
I don't know. I followed him to Europe, so it's pretty hard to say.
You have the
what
Paris
it
show?
comes. Yeah.
You got the Egypt show?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you really have
Oh,
done it.
yeah. Of course, I went to the Egypt shows.
That must be worth something, the Egypt show. I'd like to hear it sometime.
It's good tapes.
Great. Thanks,
Good
Steve.
tapes.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Say hi to Jerry for us.
I will.
What's your name?
Okay.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Steve.
My name's Steve.
Okay, yes, two things. First of all, I would like you to hug Buck if possible.
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Hugs everybody.
Free hugs.
Buck, don't drink the water. Don't drink water, Buck.
Watch your
No,
eye.
they're really nice to us and letting us pay. They really are. They've never harassed us.
They are good guys.
The other thing is, can you stand back where you are?
Okay.
What do you travel in? You have a van or?
I take the planes a lot when I do that, but I've got two residences. I got 12,000 acre ranch in Oregon.
Ooh, must be gorgeous.
So, yeah.
Where?
Up at Klamath Falls.
Great, thank you.
These are about the only shows I go to.
Yeah, it is a way of life. So you got a good seat today.
Yeah. Pretty good. Like we're talking, but not talk then, huh?
You can just say whatever you want. You can.
How many shows you been to?
I think I've been. Well, it's sad to say I've only been to 5 or 6.
Well, that beats done.
But
After
they've
25,
all
you'll
been
keep
good.
doing them.
wow. Yeah, those were some days.
Oh yeah, still around.
Although I never did develop a taste for black light.
And the guy behind as well, mate.
Rowan. So, how many shows have you guys taped?
Taped? I'm sort of new to this taping thing myself. I've been to lots of shows, but I just started taping.
Yeah, I started taping about 2 years ago, so I've done about 20, 30 shows taping.
What's the furthest you've ever gone to tape a show?
Furthest to go, Vegas. I'm from LA, and I'm still a student, so I'm working my tail off to get these for vacation. So I've went to 3 days at Cal Expo in Sacramento, and then these 3 here, and I'm just having a blast. It's so much fun.
So tell me the truth, guys. Can a girl be seduced if you tell her you've got an original concert tape at home that you can listen to?
We try.
No, it's
We
worth
try.
trying, yes.
It's worth trying.
Definitely worth trying.
I'll bear that in mind.
Yes. If you got a deck, we'd be glad to patch it out for you.
Really?
I don't, but if I would, I'd ask you.
So who do you get your tapes from?
Another thing that has a really
Convenient for my career, but also because there are a lot of shows out there and I wouldn't have to waste nearly as much time traveling around to see them. You know? It was quite,
Okay, I'll say it.
Unless you want to pay like that.
Pride 84, what they used to have to, what you used to have to do is you'd have to get like 6 of your friends basically and break it down among all these different pieces and act
sneak
like
it
you
all
had a
in?
chance, yeah. And it was like you'd invent a meeting place to get in, you know, to meet once you got in and reassemble.
And sit in the front row.
Mail order too. Mail order tickets.
Yeah, no, we did it.
Are we on?
Did it with someone else.
So the beauty of these shows is that you don't have to get here 2 hours before the show starts. You can just kind of roll on in here knowing you have reserved seats. And except for the East Coast tours, these are the only West Coast shows with reserved assigned taping tickets.
When did this tradition start?
It started in 1984.
So what did you guys do before that?
Prior to 84, basically what you had to do was you got a whole bunch of people to break down the equipment, which I'm still setting up here, and sneak it in under various things. You know, we still tape illicitly, like some other concerts, not even the Grateful Dead. And what I found you can do is you get, I get my wife to wear like kind of a peasant skirt, and these tape decks come with like a harness for running, and you can just kind of strap it under there in a place where she will never get searched. Certainly not by somebody at a concert hall, and we get it in no problem. You know, you just just basically the principle then and now is to kind of break it down as much as possible and sneak it in.
How many dead tapes have you got?
I've got, I collect Dead and other stuff. I've got probably about 1,200 hours of Dead on audio cassette and probably about 400 hours of, other people like Elvis Costello and Ry Cooder and David Lindley, people like that.
Are there magazines that you trade through?
There are magazines that you trade through. I got to tell you, I reached a point a long time ago where I just really don't have the time to make all the tapes, and I have enough friends who want the tapes anyway that I don't trade. But there are a couple magazines, one called Relics, and one that's now defunct called The Golden Road, that were kind of known as having the classified ads for tapes if you want them.
Do you ever go to a concert because there's a specific number you want to tape that you haven't got?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I tape. They in a given year, they probably have a repertoire of about 130 different tunes, something like that, and figure they average 17 a night. So I see, just going to Bay Area and West Coast shows, I see like 28 shows a year. Some tunes I see once, some tunes I see 10 times, and you never know. I mean, that's it. If they start playing the same set every single night, I think what you'll find is that this section will disappear relatively quickly.
What would you be doing with all those hours in your life if you weren't doing this?
Well, you mean what would I do with those hours I'm spending at a Dead concert?
Yes.
Well, for me, it's just a release, I mean, I have a career and, I have a life, and what I find that the Dead allow me to do is kind of plan these little weekend escapes, 3 months ahead of time when tickets go on sale, and know that no matter how hard I work or no matter what is going on, I'm going to have the opportunity to kind of get away from it all, so that for me is what it's all about.
Thanks, pal.
No problem.
That's nice.
Name's Randy.
Randy, thank you. Yeah, well, I can't hug every
15 minutes to showtime.
6:30.
Okay, anytime.
All right.
Oh, we got a long time to go.
So now, am I possibly going to be able to see this anywhere?
Well, we don't know what the final thing will look like,
Right.
but whatever it is will be on a show called Edge.
Edge, which is
It's a PBS show,
It's a PBS show.
and it'll start in the fall.
All right, so I'll definitely look for that. What else are you doing with your time here, Buck? What other jobs,
Trying
projects
to
are you involved in right now?
trying to get by, trying to trick them into making some movies and stuff like
I
that.
still see you all the time. So. Your agent's doing a good job.
You better be. It's paid for answering the phone.
Do you spend most of your time on the East Coast or on the West Coast?
I split it.
You split it, yeah. You're there for 99 cents.
They gotta get your address and everything.
Last 4 digits here, phone number.
How many of us even Jerry Garcia's name at Radio Shack? Raise your hand.
Jump!
Do you need batteries?
Yeah, definitely.
Every machine imaginable in these parts. From the old reels to the new dance. And everything in between.
I'll wait.